What's going on YouTube? You guys have tuned in to the Best Price Nutrition YouTube channel. You can visit us at BestPriceNutrition.com. We got a 14,000 square foot warehouse back here full of all the hottest and newest supplements from all of your favorite brands. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell so you're notified of all of our videos. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all major social media platforms. We've done a couple giveaways recently. We just gave away a huge bag of animal products and swag. Picked a number of runner-up winners and stuff too, and we'd like to start doing that more in the future. So follow us on all major social media platforms to be notified of that, as well as new products and new lines that we bring in here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an awesome intro. You got everything in on that one. Way better than mine. So today we are going over a new line that we got in. It is raw. We actually had a lot of searches on our site for this stuff, and that's kind of one way that we know if we're going to bring in new brands, by what people are actually trying to search on our sites. They have quite a few products. It's not a huge extensive list, but what we did bring in is the raw vegan protein, the raw pump, and then the raw EAA.
You know what's kind of cool about this? I noticed we're starting to see more, but there's still not a ton of brands catering to people who are looking for kind of cleaner supplements with less chemicals and sweeteners and flavorings and things like that. And Amino Energy, which was one of the popular ones, I think they discontinued their naturals line, or at least it's been hard to get a hold of.
They did, yeah.
It's kind of cool that we got some more options for people who are looking for natural products.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of pretty much, I want to say most of the big brands that have come out with like a small release of like no artificial flavor, no artificial color, no artificial sweetener, they all kind of fall at the wayside.
And I know Truteen has a naturals, but even that one, I don't know if it went away or if it's just hard to get in, but
It's harder to get in now. The past year it's been hard to get stuff in from them, but the past few years, whenever I was at a store, the natural ones are like the green tops versus the blue tops. Anytime you would explain the difference, people would always go for the green tops, almost 9 out of 10 times.
I think it's fair to say fake chemicals taste better and taste stronger,
100%.
but a lot of people are looking for natural just to kind of cut some of that stuff out of what they're intaking. And also there's some people who make the argument that it kind of goofs up your digestion and you're not absorbing as much of the ingredients that you actually want by taking all these artificial colorings and things like that.
Yeah, especially, like you said, the colorings, the dyes. I haven't looked up too much into it, but I do know a lot of anecdotal experience that people told me of once they cut out all the artificial dyes, like the red 40, I think is a big one, a lot of the reds and the blue dyes. When they cut them out, their digestion increases a ton, their health problems kind of go away. So it's something to look into if you're trying to eliminate some things. Try eliminating some of the dyes, because at the end of the day, there's no benefit at all other than, it looks cool, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, we're starting to see more people go with like red beet or something like that for colorings and stuff like that.
Spirulina for blue.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff you can do. But I'm going to get into this vegan protein here. On the front it says fortified with vitamins, complete amino profile, and it's 100% vegan protein. So when it says complete amino profile, what they mean is that if you just have pea protein or you just have one source of plant protein, you're not going to get the full breakdown of amino acids. So I'm assuming what they're saying here is there's such a wide range of sources that you are going to get as good of a breakdown as you would from like a whey.
You know, that's the first thing I noticed about this. It seems like, plant proteins are becoming a lot more popular, but it seems like everyone's doing like a pea protein or a pea and brown rice. And I like that. I think this had 4 or 5 protein sources.
Yeah, this has pea protein, brown rice, fava bean.
I was just thinking.
Mung bean. And then it uses stevia, organic erythritol. Oh, it says sweetly stevia is like a trademark thing, and it says it is organic erythritol, trehalose, organic steviol glycoside. So there's 3 ingredients that make up sweetly stevia. So it's not really pure stevia, but erythritol is really not that bad. You get natural flavors, xanthan gum, which is just a thickener, sunflower creamer, salt, and steviol glycoside. So you get stevia again. And one thing I noticed, there is, obviously amino acids in a second, but every scoop is 110 calories, not bad. 20 grams of protein, not bad. And then you get 2 carbs and 2 grams of fat. But when you're looking at the amino acid profile, if you can see leucine, there's 2 grams of leucine. Leucine is kind of like the most important one. It's what you see in most branched chains. Leucine is like the most important amino acid for muscle growth. You only have it at 2 grams, which isn't crazy high, but it's probably high enough for what you're going to be doing along with food and everything else that you're eating. You like vegan proteins, right?
I do.
Yeah. We may have to open one of these up at some point and try it out.
Do you know off the top of your head, is this like a chocolate vanilla? Do they have any funkier flavor? I'm guessing probably straightforward flavors just because it is a more natural product.
They just had chocolate and vanilla. I know, like we were saying with Trutine, a lot of people didn't like their variety of flavors, but you can't naturally flavor something to taste like birthday cake. You know, I think that they had chocolate peanut butter, chocolate vanilla, cinnamon bun.
You were kind of mentioning that with the Dream Fuel bars. You said you can't really have a crazy flavor with this natural of a product.
Yeah, like you can't do an icy flavor of something and flavor it naturally. There's just no way. But yeah, this came with chocolate and vanilla.
You know, I know you had the pop culture reference to the fava beans. You know the mung bean one I'm thinking of?
Mung bean.
Were you an Office fan or no?
I sprout mung beans in my drawer.
Yeah.
It smells like that, but they're very nutritious. Right when I said it, I was like, what is mung bean from? I know I've heard it before.
I think someone said, Creed has a distinct old man smell.
He's like, yes, I know what that is. All right, you want to go over one?
Yeah, so next we got the raw pump watermelon. That seems like it could be an interesting flavor. Non-stim focus formula, so I haven't taken a look at the ingredients yet, but this one says it's going to provide us a pump, improve nutrient uptake, and improve cellular hydration. So what do we got here? We got potassium, sodium, citrulline, pump ingredient in most things, betaine anhydrous, beta-alanine, 1 gram. So you're not going to get a ton of tingles from this one probably.
You get the effects.
But get some of that muscular endurance. You know what? I hate beta-alanine, but I was telling you recently that my girlfriend started taking an amino formula that had some beta-alanine, and she was like blown away by how much more like muscular endurance and things like
she
that she got
noticed
from it. And you said, if you can get past the
tingles.
Yeah.
So people either love it and they want it, or they can't stand it and they just don't like it at all. Some people are just affected by it more.
But this is a fairly low dose, so I don't think this would be too crazy. We got tyrosine, which is more of like a nootropic, right? That's going to be focused. We got nitrosigine, or inositol, which is that digestion?
For which one?
The nitrosigine.
The nitrosigine. Yeah. That's like a pump product.
Okay. Pump. Yeah. We got agmatine sulfate, pump product. We got some taurine, some pink Himalayan salt, which I know Jeff, who we work with, says you add some salt, and he said the pumps and vascularity are like through the roof.
It's like if you ever eat Chinese food and then go work out, because it is so salty and so carb loaded, you get the best pump.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. Eat Chinese food; it's good for you.
And then lastly, I like to see this. We got lion's mane, which we're starting to see added into a lot more sports nutrition supplements, which is pretty cool. It's
especially because lion's mane, a lot of times it's pretty expensive by itself, so people don't want to get it. But if you can get it in your pump, in your aminos, in a blend of something else, if you can get a little bit every day, over time, you definitely can see the benefits from it.
And it looks like this can be taken as a 1 scoop or 2 scoop serving.
Yeah, I just want to take a look. So as far as the citrulline, for 1 scoop, you get 2.5 grams of L-citrulline, which is the good form. And then you get 500 milligrams of pink Himalayan salt. And the salt really, really does make a difference in your workout. I forgot who told us about it a few years ago, but it kind of went around the office. Everyone started doing it. But like he said, literally sprinkling pink Himalayan salt into your pre-workout, like a good amount of it. And if you're Jordan Colwell, who's been on the channel, anytime he's here, he'll put a ton of salt on all of his food purely for the benefits of it. You really do get good benefits. Don't be afraid of salt. Everyone's afraid of salt. All right, and then we got the EAAs. And then for the flavors, there's watermelon and one other flavor for the EAAs and the pump. I don't remember what the other flavor was, but it's obviously something you could flavor naturally. So for the raw EAAs, there's 25 servings. You get 126 milligrams of phosphorus, 192 milligrams of sodium. You get leucine, isoleucine, valine, phenylalanine, lysine, threonine, methionine, histidine, and tryptophan. So it's pretty much a very basic EAA supplement. There's no hydration besides the sodium and phosphorus. There's nothing crazy in here. It's just pure EAAs. And then they flavor it with erythritol and sucralose.
You know, for the flavors for the EAA, I'm going to check the pump in a second, but it's pineapple and watermelon.
It's the same thing for the pump.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, pineapple and watermelon. And then, they do use sucralose in here, which isn't like the most natural ingredient, but it's really not that bad for you. So yeah, the pump, EAA, and protein. If you are trying to kind of steer clear of a lot of the crappy chemicals that are out there, the stuff that don't really do you anything good, then I would say definitely check out this line. It's going to be what you want it to be. We'll do a flavor review at another date and time. We're just kind of giving you guys a brief overview on this brand, but it's really something to check out. They're kind of known for being a very clean brand.
You know, when I was grabbing this stuff out of the back, Maurice was telling me this stuff's been flying.
Yeah. It was one of those brands. We're like, yeah, it looks popular. We should get it in, and then it sits for a day, and then out of nowhere it hits, and everyone just starts buying it up. So definitely pick up on it before we run out of stock. Yeah, I think that's about all I got.
I know we're just a quick mention about new brands. We brought in a Nova Farm, which we'll probably have to do a video kind of introducing some of their products soon. We're always looking to bring in new brands, so if you guys have any ideas, if there's a brand that you really enjoy that we don't have here at Best Price Nutrition yet, drop a comment down below, let us know, ask for it, and we'll check it out and see about bringing it in here.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, guys.